Straight up, I have tried to film this intro now about 8 times and I've got fed up. So I'm going to read the intro off of a script. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some things to look out for when it comes to a toxic tattoo apprenticeship. So if you are wanting an apprenticeship, this video is for you. If you are in an apprenticeship already and thinking, am I in a toxic apprenticeship? This video is for you. If you are a tattoo artist with an apprentice and want to learn how not to be an arsehole, this is for you. Let's go. What is popping, people? So this is something I see constantly throughout the tattoo industry. Apprentices leaving artists because there is just a toxic work environment. Like I said, this video is going to list off a few things for you to look out for. So let's get straight in with number one, that being contracts. Studios making you sign a contract before your tattoo apprenticeship starts is a complete and utter red flag. They have you buy your short and curlies. And in most cases, you are gonna be a studio bitch. And you know what? Unfortunately, there's all you can do about it. If it is, of course, legally binding, which it probably isn't, and will most likely be some stupid Google print off. No tattoo artist is gonna go and get a legally binding written document contract and pay the money to have that written up for an apprenticeship. They're just not going to do that. So in most cases, it is going to be a Google contract and not worth the paper that it's written on. Now, I'm not saying that every single artist will have a Google contract. People may have gone and got their lawyer / solicitor, wherever you're from, to write an actual contract out. And if that is the case, they have you buy the short and curlies even more, because good luck proving that your mentor is in breach of contract. You are just going to find it so difficult. So beware of contracts. No studio should be making you sign a contract, period. Now on to number two, that being making you do something that is not tattoo related. Now, I'm not talking about, making studio cups of teas, running to the shop for your mentors to get them drinks and food and, helping your mentor out, doing, stock take of supplies. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is if your mentor is giving you, say, their clothing for you to take home and wash and iron for them, or making you go outside and clean their car. You know the ones, if they are making you wipe their ass and tickle their balls, get out. It is legalized slavery. That is not an apprenticeship. An apprenticeship should be about tattooing and only tattooing. You should be doing things that progress you to tattoo, not doing all that jazz. So if you are in an apprenticeship where your boss or your mentor is telling you to go and wash their car or iron their clothes, wash their clothes, do something for them outside of work, yada yada yada, tell them to stick their apprenticeship and that job up their ass. You deserve better than that. The next one would be sticking a machine in your hand without any supervision and just letting you have at it. But not only do some mentors do that, they also give you difficult tattoos that you are never ever going to be able to do, and they try to pass it off as, oh, it's a challenge for you. I am challenging you. No, just let's not go there. That type of mentor / apprenticeship, you are there just to make money, period. That is it. All they care about is making as much money from you and getting you tattooing as quick as possible so they can make even more money. I mean, for you as the apprenticeship, sure, it's fun. You're getting to do an apprenticeship straight away and you are tattooing straight away. Oh my God, like this is amazing. And yeah, it is pretty cool that you are tattooing straight away, or so you think. You will think that, but I can guarantee all the people whose skin you are messing up will not think that, and you are destroying your own reputation before you've even had time to start building it. If you are in an apprenticeship that have stuck a machine in your hand from the off and just let you go, get out. Seriously, just get out. Your mentor does not give a pish about your reputation or their own. Now, the next thing to look out for is taking big percentages of your earnings. Some studios will take upwards of 60%, even 70%. Now, studio percentage does come with a caveat to, you know, what you are receiving in return, which is what makes the percentage good or not. But 60-70% of your earnings going to a studio is a complete and utter joke, and you are seriously being taken advantage of. In my humble opinion, nobody in this industry should be charged 60 or 70% no matter what is provided. Now on to the next, which I think may be number 5, that being not teaching you anything. If this rings a bell, then hit that like button, drop a comment. But you have been there for 6 months. You have been in this apprenticeship that you love so much for 6 whole months. And you are thinking, maybe today will be the day that I learn something. And you think this every single day. But the day never comes. You have learned diddly squat, nada, fuck all. In fact, the only thing that you've learned is how much milk goes in your mentor's tea, or which one of their balls hangs the lowest. Now, you do have to pay your dues, and that's not what I'm saying, but you should, 6 months in, or even 3 months in, have learned something, even the smallest of things. If you have learned the smallest of things and you are doing tasks and you are in your apprenticeship and you are moving forward, learning, no matter how small or how big the information that you are learning is, then that is progress. But if you have been there for a long period of time and not learned absolutely nothing, then that is another thing to be wary of. Now, I just want to pause here for a second and talk about what my apprentice does. He mainly does things just for me, and the shop duties are evenly distributed throughout the rest of the apprentices in the studio, but he does general duties and he will work reception when needed. Now, I buy my apprentice his dinner / breakfast. I buy him his drinks. If we go to the cinemas, I'll buy him his cinema ticket. Why? Well, it's simple. It's because I'm earning and he isn't. Yet he gets up day in, day out and comes to work at stupid o'clock with me and leaves at stupid o'clock with me for free. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Well, you know, he's paying his dues. He's getting to learn to tattoo in return. So why am I paying for his dinner? Am I paying for his drinks? Am I paying for his cinema ticket? Well, yes, he is learning, and some may say that that's enough, but that is the difference between an apprenticeship on a business level and an apprenticeship on a friendship level. And just generally having a mutual respect. These are the apprenticeships that last the longest and are the most successful. There is so many artists out there where their apprentice just flits and does one, and then the artist is putting on social media how they have done everything for this particular, apprentice, and they've just, done them like that. Like, half the time, I honestly think it is more from a business standpoint than a friendship standpoint. And like I said, having that mutual respect. Now, apprenticeships can be hard, and everyone's apprenticeship is going to be different, but look out for those particular things that I have mentioned and make your own mind up. So if you are in a toxic apprenticeship, how do you get out? Maybe you feel completely and utterly stuck. Maybe even though you are in a toxic apprenticeship, you still feel like you owe your mentor something and don't just want to, do them like that. Well, eventually you are going to have to get out. It is not a good place to be in. So what you need to be doing is building your portfolio. Whether that be building your portfolio of more drawings and more artwork, or building a portfolio of tattoos if you are at that stage. This will aid you in going from one apprenticeship to the next, or going from, being halfway through your apprenticeship, finding out it's toxic, leaving, and then getting another apprenticeship and carrying on at that level that you left at. You need to keep your head down and bide your time to put yourself in a better position. However, if it is that bad and it is affecting your mental health, for example, then leave yesterday. Your health is way, way, way more important than any tattoo apprenticeship. Trust me. Now, when you do eventually get out of your apprenticeship, you may find yourself getting slandered on social media. Do not engage in these posts. Do not comment on them. Do not defend yourself. Do not put up a status on your Facebook, for example, defending yourself. Do not do it. Your new studio and fellow artists in the industry will see what you are like through your actions, and they will make up their own mind. You don't need to defend yourself. You just need to carry on doing what you do. Which leads on to my next thing. Do not go to new studios and you bitch about your old studio. You want to be giving yourself the best impression possible. And you have just left a toxic tattoo apprenticeship. You don't want to be doing one of the very things that they may have been doing to you. Be the better person. Do not set the wrong impression from the start. You want to be shining the best possible light on yourself. One thing you do want to be doing is be completely honest. You don't need to bitch about a previous tattoo studio, but you can be honest, and also be honest with your new studio about the level of experience you've had. Please do not portray yourself like the guys you have just ran from. But like I said, depending on where you go, everybody's experience will be different. You will be taught at different speeds. Some apprenticeships may be 6 months. Some apprenticeships may be 3 months. Some apprenticeships may be 3 years. But hopefully this video has gone towards giving you some insight in what to look out for when it comes to looking for a toxic apprenticeship. 33 minutes I've been recording. Obviously it won't be 33 minutes when I've edited, but 33 minutes. This is the longest video I've done in a while, to be fair. So, if you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it the old thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you are wanting any added extra benefits from myself and access to a private Discord server where you get 100% of my attention, help, critiques, your questions answered, yada, 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 then I have a Patreon. The link is in the description. But guys, that is all for today. If you are wanting to watch another video of mine, I suggest you watch this one right here. It's a pretty good one. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.